Hey, what's up? How are you doing? This is Channel Hamenopi and I'm Justin, your bard from the College of Inspiration, here to motivate you along your journey towards success. Today I want to talk about the steps of consciousness. This is something I'm actually working on myself, and it is a doozy. Man, as soon as you get to level 4, you realize you're still at level 2. Nah, it's not all the case, but if you're always trying to grow, which that's one of my goals, you're going to find yourself in that predicament a lot, but that's a good thing. It can be a good thing. So let's go ahead and hop right down into the 4 stages of incompetency. Now the first stage is, oh cool, squirrel. The first stage is unconscious incompetency. There we go. And that's basically not knowing that you don't know. And a lot of people who be listening to this probably can actually understand this. It's kind of like when you first get introduced into a role-playing game, you don't know what's going on. You don't know how to do it. You're just unaware. You're ignorant of the mechanics and stuff. And it's honestly, it's kind of like bliss. It's not knowing that you don't know. Exactly. Kind of like how I'm trying to define it. Yeah, it's just not knowing. But then the next step is you shift up the consciousness. So it's consciously incompetent. So you know that you don't know, and this is a hard place. This is a place to struggle. This is a place for fight or flight. To either push forward or run away from. And it's not the easiest place to be. It can be a very uncomfortable place. And sometimes it might just be best for you to just be like, to forget about it and go back down to level 1. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about pushing on. We're going to talk about goals that we're trying to actually achieve. So this is where you actually learn the process. It's where you actually start learning. You actually start filling out the character sheet, learning the spells, or actually learning how many calories are in this, how much nutrition is in kale, why wheat may not be a good idea, why dairy might disrupt you, stuff like that. This is where you realize that you don't know this, but as you learn that stuff, you realize that you know it. That means you've learned it. It's conscious competency. Knowing that you know something, and that's a great victory right there. That is a huge victory to accomplish. Knowing that you know something, you have overcome it, you've conquered it, and it's a beautiful place to be. But there's one more. Knowing it's so good, it's mastery of a subject almost to where it's become second nature, and it's called unconscious competency, which you mean you don't even realize you know it, but you know it. You know it. It's in your blood. And it's like it's a part of you. It's like you don't even have to think to pull it up. Like conscious competency is like I know this, but here go, bam, bam, bam. But unconscious competency could tell you, boom, what's the what's the armor class of people using plate mail. That's why, I know some of y'all know that. Because, honestly, I never got to that part. Even as a dungeon master, game master, local coordinator, whatnot, man, I didn't learn. I didn't get that good. I had conscious competency, but I didn't have mastery. I didn't have unconscious competency. But, yeah, I'm working on that. Not with game mastery right now, not with D&D anymore, but with nutrition, with health, with positive inspiration influences in my life. So I just wanted to share that tidbit from you, and I thought that was really cool. I've heard this before, but it really never rang a bell with me. And now that it actually has, I wanted to share it with you and not only start mastering the idea myself, but introduce the idea to y'all and see where y'all can take it. Hey, let's do a quest. Yeah, let's do a quest. It's like, what thing are you trying to? Yeah, name 4 things. one thing that you're unconsciously incompetent about, which is going to be hard because once you do that, you're actually switching to 2. But for the sake of argument, let's just do, something at the beginning of this, something you didn't know that you didn't know. And then something you know that you don't know. And then something you know that you know. And then something you don't know that you know. Try that. See how that works, and get back with me. Throw it in the comments, and let's figure out a little bit about each other. And I'll do it too. Don't want to do it right now, guys. I have to focus a little bit on the driving. I know. I'll get a studio one these days. But until then, Justin, you're awesome. Stay that way.